It's after 7 p.m. on Saturday, and this is when I'm choosing to start my reset for the weekend. Why am I doing this? Well, for one, I do love to clean at night, and I like after dark clean with me's. But right now, it's only me and Aiden currently home. He's playing video games. He's all nice and chill. Connor's at a concert with Brianna. My youngest two want to go to their grandma, so they're with their grandma, and Tristan is out with his girlfriend for several hours. So I am basically home by myself with plenty of time, with nothing else to do but clean, because since they're all the way in Tampa and that's a pretty far drive and they're not coming home till the wee hours of the morning, I'm gonna be awake, so time to clean. First thing I'm gonna do though is go change to some comfy jammies, then I'll get started. I've personally always preferred cleaning at night, but with the house that we're currently in, it's a very open floor plan, and then all of the kids' bedrooms, they've got these like vents on top of the door. So if I'm like vacuuming or doing any heavy scrubbing or machines, you can hear them through the entire house. So I can't really do a whole lot of my deep cleaning at night like I used to be able to do. Our last two-story, I don't know what the magic of that was, but anything downstairs could not be heard in the bedrooms upstairs unless you were in the master, because most of the bedrooms upstairs were above the master. So it was interesting. Now I am fast forwarding, or rewinding I should say, to earlier in the day. Connor was doing some reset stuff outside, and we have an HOA. They start to complain a lot about the landscaping if it's not being kept up. So he was out there working on everything from the hedges, fixing the palm tree, cutting all the weeds down, taking out this dead tree. We have a beautiful spiral on one side and a very dead tree on the other. So he did rip that up, and we're going to replace it over the next couple weeks, but he wanted to get everything looking really nice so the HOA had nothing to complain about. So he was outside doing his typical weekend chore. It is Florida, like I said, the last time I showed all this. So mowing the grass, weed eating, all that has to be done, but the rest of this stuff is more like a monthly to a bi-monthly chore that he has to handle, and it's not as frequent, so I don't get to film it that often. But of course, here's just normal mowing that he's going to be doing as well. And I would also be filming him washing the dog, but he didn't get around to that before they had to leave for the concert. So Mako did not get his bath this weekend. He'll get it one night this week, which is still fine. But back to me inside the house, cleaning up the kitchen, putting the air fryer away, cleaning up any of the dinner stuff that we had around. All of my kids, including Brianna and actually Aiden, have been doing some crafting stuff recently. So Declan had some on the island. Gwen had some on the dining room table. You'll see her mess on the floor later. She was doing scissors and cutting, and it's just an absolute mess. So the floors also had to be done, but I didn't mop them because tonight, as you're seeing this video, Connor is doing the mopping. He said he wants to do a real thorough job, so he will be handling that this evening as you guys are currently watching this video. But these are just a few little hand-washed dinner dishes, and then you saw me put the other ones into the dishwasher that could go in. Yes, I could put these things in there as well, but sometimes that dishwasher can melt or deform the plastic, and I don't want to deal with that. And then the air fryer, I like to have it where you can use it at any point and not have to wait for the dishwasher, because Aiden, he likes to get up in the middle of the night, Tristan likes to get up in the middle of the night, and make some random like chicken fingers or something. So I just want that ready. However, my sink was disgusting. It's from all the kids with the painting and the crafting, and we've been baking a lot, and just the sink has been neglected. So I'm just going to spray it with some Dawn Power Wash and then really scrub this thing because it was disgusting. And then the other thing to note is my garbage disposal just died last night. While I was working on all this, it started making a weird noise with the motor, and then this morning I had Connor check it, and it was making the weird noise again, and then all of a sudden just blank. No noise whatsoever, so the whole motor died, but it is a 5-year-old garbage disposal, so I don't know how long they usually last, but ours made it to 5 years. If you're new around here, my name is Rachel. I'm a mom of 5 out of Florida. I love making a reset video every Sunday. Some of them are long form like this one, and some of them I end up doing a short, but that just depends on what's going on with the weekend and if I can actually get around to full-blown editing, which I do prefer to do the long form because I feel like these are close to get it all done style videos, and that is one of my favorite things. I like to share tips, tricks, hacks, videos, any mom life fun or crazy chaos that I'm dealing with, so you know that you're also not alone in the thick of it, because we're all going through it. I don't care if the most perfect person you see on the internet, it's a lie. They've all got something else that they're dealing with, and they just don't want to explain it to you and show it to you. Well, I do show you some nitty gritty. Like right here in the bathroom, I'm showing you 2 soaps now on my counter because my youngest daughter, she is the one with the soap thief, by the way. It was not a thief. She uses like 7, 8 pumps every single time she comes to the bathroom. I recently learned that. So no more Bath and Body Works in here until she gets that under control. Now she gets the cheap little ones that are $1 in Walmart. What you see me doing now is every now and then I like to take all the toothbrushes in the house and soak them in peroxide. That's all this is, but you could see all the bubbles. It's cleaning out the toothbrushes, then just rinse them off with clean water. You'll see me do that later as well. And it just helps get all the gunk and germs and everything out of there. You're supposed to change your toothbrush. I think it's every 3 months. I wish I could say I was that regular with it, but if the kids do get like a really bad sickness like strep or the flu or something, I will change that toothbrush instantly. Now this, since I was already cleaning weird things, I decided to clean my rings. It is just glass cleaner and Dawn. However you want to do it, soak it in there for a little while, scrub it with a scrub brush, and you're good to go. Comes out stunningly beautiful. I do this probably every other month. Now, since I was home alone and just getting to do pretty much whatever I wanted to, because Aiden stayed in his room playing his video game the entire time, once dinner was done, he didn't come out. So I decided I had laundry to fold. I was also going to set up a foot bath. That's what you see me doing. I laid on a towel, moved the table, put what I'm going to do near me so it's all ready. And then as soon as my foot bath is ready, I'm good to just sit there. Now I have an Harvest Autumn Teal, Mr. Teal's, Dr. Teal's stuff. I have that from last fall. I got it on clearance actually after Christmas. So I bought this in like late December and I still have plenty of it because you don't use a whole lot. And then this foot bath was actually a gift to my husband for either Christmas or his birthday years ago. We use it all the time, especially since I'm a Disney person. If I'm there for the entire day, my feet kill me. This thing is a godsend for that. So we've had this foot bath forever and it has totally lived up. But just sitting here folding these towels in peace and quiet, Mako's sleeping next to me, and I've got no kids to worry about what I put on this TV, so I have adult trash stuff on this TV that I don't have to worry about. It was absolutely fantastic just to sit here and relax with my foot bath. And I don't really get to do this very often because when my tinies see that foot bath come out, they want it. They love the foot bath. They're like, Mom, can I have a turn? Mom, can I have a turn? So of course I will do mine and then I'll let Gwen in there or I'll let Declan in there, whichever one's asking, and they will keep switching because the water stays slightly warm with all the bubbles and the jets and stuff in there. So we all end up using the foot bath. They just think it's absolutely great. It's a little bit of fun, but I'll only let them in there for, like 2 or 3 minutes. Now these little sensical things, I found these at Aldi. But all of like 4 days earlier, I found them at Lowe's. And Lowe's, they were almost $3 more for the container than the exact one I found at Aldi. So of course, when I saw them there, I bought them. I was like, forget it. And then my teenage daughter put Skibbity Toilet in my flowers, waiting for me to find it. I didn't even know she did that. So life with kids, it's interesting. But so far, I don't know how I feel about the Sensicles because the ones that I used for the Christmas tree, I just feel like they're stronger than these were. And like I've already put them in 3 spots in the house. And if I walk directly by it, I'll catch a whiff of it. But the Sensicles, I can smell it through my entire living room when I put them in the Christmas tree. I don't know how I feel about them yet. I will let you know. Now the rings, you could see they're just so sparkly and pretty. I just love to do this and get all the extra gunk and dirt out of there from lotion, shampoos, you name it. I keep my rings on 24/7, so they get gross. And then the toothbrushes, I'm just going to rinse them out in some warm water, lay them here to dry, and then once they're dry, put them away like normal, and we're good to go. And the kids have nice, clean, sanitized toothbrushes in their bathroom, and then we've got clean ones in ours. I also had to clean the ones that are in the basket that my kids use as spare toothbrushes some mornings. Those I did, but I didn't do them on camera. I have a lot of random little tasks like this one that I need to keep up with more often, like washing the hairbrushes. I just recently did the hairbrush because of the dry shampoo I had to wash out of it from the testing video. But I need to do certain things like this a little more frequently because we are hopping back into cold and flu season pretty heavy. So I just want to make sure that my kids are set and we're not going to be home from school every other week with some kind of sickness. Now moving into the floors, I am going to vacuum because our floors are disgusting. And here is Gwen's lovely crafting mess. Her and Declan like to take index cards, so I couldn't even vacuum this if I wanted to because it's really thick cut pieces of paper. But they like to take index cards, make up little card games. They'll cut out people, they'll cut out weapons, they'll cut out fake food, fake money. I mean, the things that these children make for paper crafts, it is absolutely baffling to me. Like, I tell them all the time, I love their curiosity and just the way their creativity works. I absolutely love it. And then I want something really comforting, but I'm going to go decaf. I am. So I'm doing a decaf coffee, which I have to clean my candle as well because I put it back under there too close. But I like to brew cinnamon into my coffee. I don't know exactly why I love this, but if I was doing the full pot, I put it in there with the grounds and let it go through that way. There's just something really special about brewing cinnamon into your coffee. But yeah, my poor little candle, I got it nice and clean, but this is the second time I've had to do it because I put it back under there a little too quickly. So I need to learn to just slow down and let it sit there for a few minutes. I've had this I Love Fall Most of All mug for years now. I got it from Hobby Lobby. Absolutely one of my favorite things I pull out as soon as my decor goes up. And then pumpkin everything. The creamer, the cold foam, it's all going on there. And if I had decaf pumpkin coffee, it would be in there as well. Plus Halloween sprinkles, because you have to. They're just fun and festive, and if you're not going to be fun, why are you even trying? Like, just make yourself happy even if it's sprinkles. So now I'm going to sit here and enjoy my TV, have my nice cup of coffee, and plan out the groceries and the dinners for the rest of the week because it is a video that I'm working on that's upcoming. And as of this morning when I'm voiceovering, I've already done the groceries, so I already know what meals are coming your way very, very soon in a very fun video. Actually out and social. Aww. And now she's talking. Her birthday, her and Weasley, because they're from the same litter, their birthday is in less than a month now. Mako is the 10th of September. Valera is the 28th of September. And then her and Weasley are the 2nd of October. So within less than a month, we have 4 of our 5 pets' birthdays, like right there. Don't know why I gave that information, but for some reason I was thinking about Mako's birthday because he was standing in front of me while I was holding her. So it all popped in my head. I'm still trying to figure out what dinners I'm going to do because I've got a list of too many, and next week I'm filming all of the dinners for the upcoming video, and I don't do like a mass thing all in one day and then store it in the fridge and heat it like leftovers. I cook per night. So trying to figure it out. I mean, I've got Pinterest everywhere. I've got them saved on Instagram. I've got recipes saved all over TikTok. So I've got a massive amount. But I will say, as far as like fall flavors, I'm gonna stick to more like fall comfort foods. I don't think anything will be pumpkin flavored because savory pumpkin is one of the things that my husband still fears ever since I did pumpkin chili years ago. So probably going to avoid that. Now I will say I'm on the fence about a recipe, and so is everyone in my house. Some say that sounds great, some say that sounds a little weird and a little scary and that it's not gonna come out right and it's gonna come out doughy and gross. That is this right here. So I need to know if you guys think a tomato soup that's got the Cheddar Bay biscuits cooked on the top of it, almost like dumplings, sounds good or weird. It will not make it into this coming dinner recipe video, but I've got more and more of them coming. So it'll be there if enough of you guys agree with me that this sounds interesting, because I'm definitely one that's for it. That's why I put her back on the counter. She's having a little water break. Otherwise, she wouldn't be on the counter. I pretty much got everything on my to-do list done. The only thing I want to do is break out my gel polish and do some kind of color on my nails. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but it's still only 10:30 and I've got plenty of time before they come home. So who knows? I might actually end up doing my nails. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. That way I can start editing and everything while I'm just hanging out waiting for them to arrive. Mako, he just came inside and he's laying back down on the couch. He's ready for nighttime. He has a 9:30-ish bedtime where he naturally puts himself to sleep. So he's already working on that. Aiden already went back down the hall. So it's just basically me and the cats because Hunter's asleep too. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm loving these reset videos because they're giving me like get it all done vibes. And those are like one of my favorite videos to make. So otherwise, I appreciate you guys being here more than you know. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe, all that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.